A world of crypto adoption. Circle held a special session for us on the 2025 State of the USDC Economy report with Josh Burke, the author of it, interviewed by Jonas Pavos, a friend of Web3 Enabler, and we learned a lot. If you haven't already seen this on the social media news, I highly suggest grabbing it. Just search for 2025 State of the USDC Economy report and download the PDF. It's about I had the 20 pages with the appendix. It's really about 16 pages, and it's really a fantastic read. All the regulators are reading it. The banks are looking at it. It's really an overview of how the growth of the digital dollar is really taking off this year. We are proud to be one of the inaugural members of the Circle Alliance program. We've been featured on their website for a while, and we're excited that we are their official way to work inside of Salesforce. In the funny shout out department we got today, we literally had a discussion on the meeting of the Salesforce moment, i.e., when cloud computing went mainstream was when companies adopted Salesforce. They're literally referring to this moment of Circle adoption as approaching that Salesforce moment where blockchain makes sense because of the international payments and transfers. It's fun to get a nice indirect shout out from our friend Jonas and their support as we continue to build and expand access in the Salesforce ecosystem. As we go through the report, there was some great section at the back, and they talked about a couple of the companies that are really doing some cutting edge work for inclusivity. So inclusivity here is talking about the unbanked or people that don't have access to dollars. They talk about Nubank and Lemon, who are making big inroads in the people that don't have good banking and certainly don't have USD access in Latin America. There's about 6 companies in here, and I highly recommend going and reading the report and learning a little more. But what's really great about this is if you are running Salesforce, there is no reason for you not to accept USDC. We can set you up in a day. We can have it set up that you're accepting Base and Ethereum USDC, and they auto deposit your bank account. We can set you up with Tether on Tron and Tether on Ethereum, for USDT, and those are really the 2 most widely circulated currencies. We think XRP and Ripple USD are going to become more and more popular in the time ahead, and we know that PayPal USD is a great way to do international transactions. So the fact of the matter is, if you are interested in expanding your business, getting sales done faster and quicker with less cost, you should be accepting stable coins right now, particularly dollar-based companies. What was one of the things we really appreciated as we were sitting on this call was a lot of discussions in there about URC. Not so much, obviously, in the report on the state of the USDC economy, but much more in the conversation. EURC is MiCA compliant, the new EU laws on cryptocurrency, and we really see that as a fantastic way for Eurozone countries to really expand their sales. If you are in Europe or whether you're in the EU zone or not, but you are in the SEPA zone, you can accept digital euros today in Salesforce, and we can set it up that the money auto deposits into your bank via the SEPA transfer system. So ACH in the US, SEPA in Europe, and we are converting USDC and euros directly to your local currencies for you, which in the case of the US and Europe and the EU zone are dollars and euros. So this is really exciting. So one of the things that's going on right now is we are in the midst of a crowd raise. We have 246 investors with a total of $130,000 invested. I see a few more of you are in your pending status. I know Republic can be a bit of a bear, but keep sticking with it. But I would love to invite all the people who are seeing this and are watching this to come and join us at republic.com/web3-enabler. I appreciate those that are like, I don't really know anything about crypto. That's okay. You do know that digital technology makes things faster, and we're the company that's making it faster and on Salesforce. A third of companies in the world are running on Salesforce, including 90% of the Fortune 500. So we are going to explode in late 2025, early 2026, as the new regulatory certainty makes it obvious for companies to accept cryptocurrency payments. We're working you directly in your business flow. Whether you're accepting it through us or your billing goes out via NetSuite and you're using MuleSoft to push the data through, it doesn't really matter. We provide the data. You can push the data in via MuleSoft to NetSuite. You can download a CSV for importing into QuickBooks. However you get into your GL, we're there to help. We can help you with apps, whatever you need, right? You can get that in real time. But what's the most important thing is that customer experience. when a payment goes out and they get an email notification, when your team gets a Slack and you're able to respond to them. Those sort of real-time niceties that are critical to maintaining a good relation with your customers, those take place in your CRM. So being able to take actions in your CRM based on blockchain transactions is really the game changer that we're bringing here, regardless of whether you do the transactions in your CRM, in your ERP, whatever. You need the data in Salesforce because that's what moves your CRM along. Unless you're okay with just sending a thank you 4 days later to your customers and looking kind of like a jerk. So we'd like to urge you to come in here. I also do have a personal ask. I've been, sharing this out and reaching my personal network for the last few days. I would love you guys who are watching this to help me reach your network. When you see this, just click the share button or the repost. You can include your thoughts and say, this is a neat company. You can not include your thoughts and just let my thoughts stay. You can go right now to republic.com/web3-enable and you can invest. You never get this opportunity to invest ahead of the venture capitalists in this sort of a crowd fund. The valuation is pegged at $7.5 million as the max conversion rate. Some of the biggest acquisitions in the Salesforce ecosystem have sold for $2.5 to $3 billion. That's a lot more than $7.5 million. But we feel that we have the very real ability to be in the exit range of the 500 million, 750 million if things kind of break our way over the next few years. And if they don't, and we're just a small SaaS company, we think we still have the ability to return to you several times your investment capital. So we'd love for you to join this raise. The money is being used for go-to-market, feature completion, and entering other CRM and ERP ecosystems. And we're going to just keep expanding and keep building because we see that the Web3 rails are not going away. We are seeing more and more legal embracing. We are seeing more and more support of them. We're excited. We support Ethereum. We support XRP. We support Bitcoin. We support Tron. Whatever networks people are doing business on, we're supporting it. And, I'm in talks with the Solana Foundation, and we hope to be supporting Solana soon. So thank you again. Please, if you haven't invested and you've been meaning to, please come in here. Momentum means everything in this world. Please share this post, repost it to your Facebook, repost it to X, repost it to LinkedIn, share people that there's a company doing real world application with blockchain, helping real companies do international business faster, quicker, and